My name is Natasha Brown, and I will had the question that said, describe how latency contributes to the infection process of varicella zoster and herpes simplex 1 virus. Varicella zoster virus causes two distinct clinical diseases: varicella, which is sometimes also called chickenpox, and herpes zoster, which is also sometimes called shingles. Chickenpox is an extremely contagious infection. It is usually benign, a benign illness of childhood by an exthermatous vascular rash. The herpes zoster with reactivation of latent varicella zoster virus, which is common after the sixth decade of life. The herpes varicella zoster causes chickenpox. You can have a fever. It also causes a rash. The variable incubation period is 14 to 21 days. It's usually mild in children and more severe in adults. Like I said, fever may accompany the illness sometimes. After a week, the vesicle scab over and slowly heals. And then at this point, the virus enters a latency in various peripheral nerves. The virus may also reemerge as a more limited outbreak of vesicles called shingles, which can lead to be localized on the torso, face, and sometimes or often painful. Here is just a little picture of an example of the chickenpox. The herpes simplex 1, it's responsible for a vascular rash known as cold sores, or you may also know it as fever blister. They're usually around the lips. So here I have it, a picture of one that's on the lips and then another one that's on the cheeks. The herpes, it's after the initial illness, it becomes latent in either the trigeminal nerve, or sometimes that one is mainly called the optic nerve. Reactivation of the virus may be caused by ultraviolet radiation. It can sometimes be caused by administration, hormonal changes, or even sometimes stressful conditions. The herpes simplex virus, or HSV1, may also manifest on other parts of the body, such as herpes gladiatorium and herpes whitlow. Here is a picture of the herpes gladiatorium, which is, like I said, it's highly contagious in athletes involved in contact sports such as wrestling. And the way it's transmitted is via direct skin-to-skin contact. The most common sites for this one is the arms, which is the number one common area, the head, and the neck. And then lastly, this is just a picture of the herpetic whitlow. On this one, you have multiple red borders, and it may be pustular. And it looks kind of like for, HSV. And then also the blistering dactylitis. It's often a single bulla caused by strep culture. This is Natasha, and hope you enjoyed.